Hello and thank you for watching. I'm Jennifer Bowman with Olympia Piano. This is day number 12 of the 24-day overview of Schumann's Traumerei. And I just also wanted to apologize. I've missed a couple days because I've got this crazy cold and I just cannot stop coughing. So I've missed a few days in terms of putting one out a day, but it's just because I couldn't do it without being interrupted. So cough is better and I'm ready to get going on day 12. So we're going to do a little bit different format today. I just wanted to address some of the things that people have been writing to me and hopefully put some clarity there. And then I'm going to do a playthrough of measures 9 through 12 just from a different angle so you can see a little bit more of the wrist motion. So I'll do that at the second part of this video. So in terms of the questions I've been getting, which are all really great, and please write to me in the comments if something is unclear, I want to know so I can do better on the next video. So the main question I'm getting is how to use this overview. And I think that is a great question, and thank you for asking it. I think the best advice I could give you is to trust that you know your learning style best. If it's best for you to learn one measure at a time, everything, then do it that way. If you're feeling overwhelmed by all of the elements, know that the videos are there for you to come back to, and then keep piling on all of the elements. So I think probably for most people, what I would recommend is in kind of the first chunk of learning, learn the notes, the fingering, and the rhythms, with the most important thing being the fingering. Because this is such an intricate piece with a lot of scooting around and finger switching, you really want to be secure with that. Make sure it's written in your score, and then you can move on to the next step. So what would the next step be? Probably putting hands together. So all of the elements, hands together, then add the pedal. So we're adding another physical element. And then after that, you can incorporate the articulation, which is mostly legato and is mostly going to be within the pedal, as you've heard already, but we do want the phrasing to reflect the slur lines in the score. And then the dynamics, because you want to have a lot of time doing all these motions and these scoots, so then you feel secure enough to incorporate those micro dynamics, getting softer and louder even where it's not written in. And then the final step would be to incorporate some of the flexible pacing, places where you might slow down, even if it's not written in. So in terms of putting it together, then probably in 4-measure increments. So measures 1 through 4, notes and fingering, pedal, all the rest, and then move 5 to 8, then put all that together. So then the final thing is to memorize or not to memorize. And I think that's a highly individual thing. If you feel more confident when you play by memory, then by all means, get it memorized as soon as you have everything correct in terms of the notes, rhythm, and fingering, and then you can incorporate those other elements. If memorization stresses you out, then do not memorize. Just mark in your score where you might need to look down to do a special jump or a move. So hopefully that addresses some of the issues. If you have any more questions about kind of the strategy for learning that, please ask me in the comments. Now let's just move to a playthrough, side view. I'll do 9 to 12. I'll do one slow one, talking through, and then I'll do one more at tempo with no talking. So as always, thank you for watching. I appreciate your support. I appreciate that you want to learn piano all over the world, and I will look forward to the next video. Here's the slower playthrough. I'll discuss some of the elements as I go through it. And just so you know, I'm going to do the one that gets louder all the way to here. And then cut back a little bit and then grow to the beat 1 of measure 12. Those are the dynamics I'm going to be using. Now here, wrists are going to be a little higher, so this can be as quiet as possible. And the height of the wrist will be regardless of which fingers you use to play those chords. Okay, high wrist. Sneaking underneath that F in volume. Leading to here. Lead to beat 3. right, no talking this time. So I very much hope you will join me for day number 13. Please feel free to ask any questions in the comments, and thank you for your support. I love to hear from you. I love to hear where you're from, and thank you for watching.